Hi there, I'm Alejandro, and I'm from the group that is utilizing deep learning techniques for mental disorder prediction and support using Reddit data. And I will be covering the first 2 points, which is introduction and problem statement. Now let's get started. So, the importance of social media for mental health. Social media platforms are vital for sharing personal opinions, particularly regarding mental health, and which leads us to Reddit, which is a leading forum which has many communities dedicated to mental health support. And then our research focus is that our study leverages data from specific subreddits to develop and test deep learning models for categorizing posts related to mental health conditions. Techniques used include convolutional neural networks and recurrent neural networks to determine the best methods for understanding and classifying these posts. Our research aims to facilitate real-time monitoring and support in mental health. The ultimate goal of our research is to assist in early detection and intervention, improving the well-being of affected individuals. For our data source, the primary data comes from the Reddit Suicide Watch and Mental Health Collection, and the BERT model was utilized in our analysis. The key observations, as we can see here, in these two figures over here, is that from figure 1, it shows that the distribution of posts, uh, from the distribution of posts, depression is being the most discussed topic. As you can see, it has the blue one, the highest one. And then figure 2, it shows that a lot of those posts are below 500 words, which indicate a preference for shorter messages. And then for next is for problem statement. Is the objective of the study is we are inspired by mental health related subreddits. The study aims to analyze the concerns and discussions within these communities. Understanding these types of posts and their subreddit classifications provides deeper insights into mental health challenges. Accurately categorizing these posts is difficult due to the complexity of language and varied expression styles, such as like maybe slang, which is like different, which can be used differently per person. The goal of improved classification is that by enhancing our ability to classify discussions, we can better understand users' collective concerns. This leads to improved real-time monitoring and support for mental health issues. And significance of the analysis is vital for advancing mental health research and developing practical applications. These applications can support early detection and intervention, ultimately benefiting individuals participating in these discussions.
So moving forward with the methodology, our data set for this study is the Red Societal Watch in Mental Health collection, which comprises of 4,412 posts. This is referenced from the study, which is called Societal Ideation and Mental Disorder Detection with Attentive Relational Networks, which is published in Neural Compute and Applet 2021. You can find the reference here. Moving forward with the pre-processing. For pre-processing, we used the BERT tokenizer to convert the data into token sequences. This involved adding special tokens and padding or truncating the sequences into a fixed length of 256. We utilized GloVe pre-trained word embeddings for our word representations, and to handle the imbalanced data, we applied synonym augmentation using the NLPOG library. This technique helped us to balance the class distribution within our data set. We have used a BERT model for sequence and classification, specifically using the BERT-based uncased version. The training process involved the ADAM W optimizer with the learning rate of 2e-5. We also used a linear scheduler over 3 epochs to fine-tune the model. And lastly, for model evaluation, the main metrics are accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score, and ROCAUC score, which will be discussed in the next section.
Hi, my name is Jingyu and I will present 4 key results and 5 discussion part of our study. Let's start with key results, beginning with accuracy and loss plots. As you can see over the 3 epochs, um, The BERT model showed a significant jump in training accuracy. However, the validation accuracy only went up slightly, and the validation loss actually worsened. This indicates that while the model is learning the training data very well, it's starting to overfit because it doesn't generalize as well to unseen validation data. Now let's move on to confusion metrics. We can see that BERT model does a great job at detecting anxiety and bipolar posts. However, there is a trend where a lot of mispredictions end up being classified as depression. This shows that we need to refine the model further to ensure it's accurately detecting all categories. For the classification report and our CAUC score, we made a nice table, but for deeper analysis, let's take a look at the 5 discussion part together. For the accuracy, we've achieved 0.7, which is higher than our previous models. This indicates that BERT correctly classifies a larger proportion of posts, suggesting improved performance in the sensitive domain of mental health. Our CA score, we've achieved 0.8, which is lower than our previous models. Despite this, the overall accuracy and balanced performance across classes make BERT a strong candidate for deployment. Now let's talk about deployment readiness. Anxiety and bipolar, we've achieved these scores. The BERT model shows strong performance with high precision and record scores, suitable for immediate deployment to provide timely resources and interventions. For depression, we've achieved these scores, so it's moderate. So deployment should include additional support to handle potential misclassification. Suicide Watch and Off My Chest, the VOT model shows moderate performance for Suicide Watch at one score of 0.65. As you can see here, this is close to that of depression, 0.67, as you just saw it. Additional improvements are necessary to ensure no at-risk posts are missed. Enhancing recall for Suicide Watch is particularly critical. Both of our previous models also face similar challenges in these categories, indicating a general need for model enhancement. This is it for my part. Let's talk about our last part.
I'm Pradeep and Gunaratnam. I will be walking through the final conclusion. So this study evaluated the performance of a BERT model in classifying mental health message from a Reddit post, building upon previous work with the CNN and RNN models. However, the BERT model significantly improved the classification accuracy and overall performance compared to the CNN and RNN models. There are certain limitations we had, and first one is the time duration, other one is the resources, and we do have a plan for a future work. First one is based on the dataset expansion, so which try to include the broader range of mental health issues and ensure the balanced representation of that, including a geographical consideration in the dataset. The second one is the advanced model. Try to explore more on the GPT and advanced version of BERT for improved performance. And the next one is conversational AI. So how this the idea kick in is like usually any models or any mental health application, they ask a couple of questions from a user and try to predict the mental health issue from it and try to give a solution or try to give some sort of suggestion based on it. But what we are trying to do is based on these kind of models or based on these data set, build our model and try to build as an app, and that app kind of communicating through the social platform and try to how the user is sharing the information and try to incorporate with the mobile sensory data and try to incorporate that. And rather than asking the user with a couple of questions, just try to reduce the number of questions and use the back end data to automatically provide some suggestion, maybe timeout from the social media or something related to that with the prior information to the user. So which significantly enhance the user's performance, and we could like help more to the user. The last one is enhance the model to consider the context and sentiment of post for better accuracy. So we believe these enhancements could lead to more effective real-time monitoring and early detection of mental health concerns, offering timely and personalized interventions. Thank you.